Students of BOF have decided to have this class conference about this urgent topic, violence at school.
We should start this conference with the following question. What do teachers represent to you?
For me, the teacher, before everything, is the breeder of generation. She is or he is a parent who take care of us like their children.
So a teacher is a person who teaches me and help me to overcome all the difficulties of studying.
He or she is a resource of knowledge.
For me, teacher is someone who gives me a desire to learn.
For me, the teacher is a person who helps others to acquire knowledge and skills.
The teacher is someone who helps me to succeed in my life.
For me, teacher is a good advisor.
They are our second parents to whom we can confide our problems and secrets.
We spend more time with our teachers at school than with our parents at home. That's why we must give to them the same respect that we give to our parents.
For me, we can find a wonderful relationship between us if we want and if we are interested in the relationship.
So, as you said, the teacher represents for you the source of information, the one we should respect him as our parents. But why we find this violence toward him?
For me, there are numerous factors associated with violence against teachers, like the absence of parental supervision at home, verbal or physical harassment, or verbal or physical abuse of children by teachers or principals, the presence of impulsive and compulsive behavior of children.
Also, the absence of the supervision of the parents. Either they are working all the time, either they are divorced.
Bad friends who encourage you to act violently just for fun.
Poverty pushes some students to take revenge on the society, and the teacher is seen as the only representative of the civil society.
Maybe it's caused by some psychological problem from which students can suffer.
Taking drugs, they lose self-control.
Some students have got no values.
Some students are unable to do well at school, so they get bad grades. Consequently, they try to look for another way to attract the teacher's attention. As a result, they think of violent acts.
Teenagers who live among violent people, for them the violence is something normal, so they can do it towards his teachers or classmates. Some teachers aren't able to control their classes, which help the notice to expose their bad behavior.
Some teachers then erase students and tell them harsh words.
Some students are ill-treated by some teachers. That's why they become violent towards everybody.
All of us know the social websites that enter in our everyday life, such as Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Twitter. In fact, on the students, maybe the students want to display their bad achievements in one of these websites.
Don't forget the impact of internet on students' behavior. They follow it blindly. Listen to her.
The violence was never the way to dispose from problems, but it just makes them bigger than they are. And even if you have problems, do you think that violence is the best solution, or having a relationship with the teachers? So how to reduce this violence?
For me, the best students should be rewarded for their work and for their good behavior.
Teachers and students ought to communicate freely and regularly.
We hope for having a balancing timetable. We mean within a day we may have hours for lesson, hours for sport, and hours for school activities.
Good students had better help by coming close to the violent ones, to guide the educators to draw the bad students from swamp of corruption.
Students should be ready and friendly to talk about their problems at home or at school.
It seems to me school activities help to reduce violence rates.
A good communication between a teacher and students creates an appropriate learning atmosphere.
Teachers should be good listeners. First, listen to their conference, then start the lesson. Because we need interested students, not absent-minded ones.
Give the student the opportunity to be creative.
Students should adopt positive values such as tolerance, friendship, generosity.
Students who haven't got any desire to study consider the classroom as a prison. They should be given other opportunities to live happily. Mostly those students who are obliged to sit in class are the source of all kinds of violence.
For me, families should be more responsible towards their children, take care of them, control their behavior, communicate with their children.
Maybe we need an appropriate infrastructure in our school. It should be attractive and motivating, which will make the student won't leave it anymore. My school is my second home.
We need to sensitize the whole students about the dangerous consequence of using violence in classroom and at school.
Psychological coach who may help students to revolve all their worries and try to relieve them from the burden of their little secrets.
With all these solutions, we hope that violence toward the teacher is used from our schools, but hope is just hope. So try, and let's all try to make our situation better to move on.
I wanted to thank all my students for their efforts and their energy to organize this class conference and animate it. Class conference that revolves around an urgent topic, which is violence against teachers. As you know, recently, our Moroccan public schools have known a series of horrible incidents against teachers. All these events push my students to express themselves and send a message to all teenagers to make them aware of the atrocity of their cruel behavior towards their teachers. Thank you for all. I love you.